What's up, y'all? How are you doing? Been putting off, not really putting off, but just been lazy. I'm going to talk a little bit about this Garmin truck driver headset, or Garmin headset, or I call them truck driver headsets. You can call them whatever you want, but I've had a bunch of people, not only on YouTube but on Facebook, ask me to do a video on this. I am no longer out doing truck driver stuff. I quit about a month or 5 weeks ago. Yeah, I still need to do the second part to the last video I did, I guess, while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, this Garmin headset here, I was using this and a Rand McNally headset, which I just moved into a place, so I don't know exactly where it is. I was going to get it, and compare it to this one, since the Rand McNally has been my favorite to use. I have one of the multicam black Rand McNally headsets. I wish they did this in multicam black, because I would have one of those. I am keeping this. I'm not going to get rid of it just because I'm not driving a truck anymore. My GPS I am getting rid of, if anybody needs that. It's the Garmin Dezl OTR 800 8-inch. Thing has served me well, but I don't need it anymore. So yeah, so this headset, out of all the headsets that I've tried while I was driving, between Blue Parrot, Rand McNally, I had a Sony, I think it was, that I used for a little while that was absolutely horrible. I think it was Sony, I don't remember, it was a long time ago. But Blue Parrot, in my opinion, is by far the worst type of headset you can use while you're out doing truck driver shit. Rand McNally is my favorite. This Garmin is probably the most comfortable one that I've ever had on my head. It's one thing I found with the Rand McNally headset is that the side of my head, even where it's padded, it seems like it would just squeeze too much if I was on the phone too long, and it would start to bother me after a while. This one, as you can see on my bald head, actually fits great. It does not squeeze like the Rand McNally does, and I'm not saying the Rand McNally squeezes too much, but I can notice a difference between the Rand McNally and the Garmin headsets. One of the main things I like about the Garmin headset is that if you have the headset on and you have it, say it's hanging up above your head in your truck or whatever, or wherever you put it at when you're not using it, if you take your phone and get out of your truck, the headset will stay on, and it'll automatically disconnect from your phone whenever you get like 20 feet away or 30 feet away, I think is about what it does. But when you get back in the truck or get within that distance again, it'll automatically connect back to the headset. Rand McNally does not do that, or at least mine doesn't, which is one of the main reasons that I liked using this one more when I was in and out of the truck. Whatever, not working on my 34, doing whatever if I was on this. It's nice just to not have to worry about having to connect it again. The Rand McNally does shut off when it disconnects, which is nice, but you have to turn it back on automatically, or manually. You have to turn it back on when you get back close to it. The other thing I like about the Garmin is, say if you have it's hanging up there, your phone rings, you put it on your head, you can answer the call by doing that, which you would think that it would be standard for every truck driver headset to be able to answer a call that way, but no. To my knowledge, no other headset does that. I could be wrong, I don't know. Maybe something's changed since I've had a couple of the other ones, I don't know. But this is completely awesome that you can answer a call that way, and you just do that to hang up the call. You don't have to touch your phone. Let's see here, power button. Say if it's on my head this way, it's probably going to be backwards on the video, but like this, just for reference, forward facing. Power button Got white light so you know it's on. Power button, hold that in, off. Okay. Let me turn it back on. Power button on. It does tell you what your battery percentage is at. When you turn it on, if it's on your head, you can hear it. A couple of the other buttons on here. Your pairing button, you have a Bluetooth button right here. This button right here, I have not looked it up. I should have looked it up before I started this video. I do not know exactly what this button is for, but what I do know is that this button, it has to be on in order for your headset to automatically reconnect to your phone, or at least I think that's how it works. And then this is a USB headset, USB-C, I should say, USB-C to charge, which is awesome. I've never had this headset die on me while I was using it, and I have been on the phone for probably more than half of my 11-hour driving day at one point on this headset, and it did not bother me. It was comfortable the entire time. This right here, if I wish I had my Rand McNally headset, but I couldn't find it. I looked for it a little bit. I don't know where it's at, but this is a lot softer than the Rand McNally. Sorry, I'm not putting it on the friggin' screen. This is a lot softer, in my opinion, than what the Rand McNally is. This actually feels like a really soft rubber material, whereas the Rand McNally feels like a really soft plastic material, if I remember right. Yeah, this is a very nice headset. And this is the cheaper version of the two. This is the single ear. You can buy it with both also, which is $100 more. I think I bought this with my Love's points, and it cost me, I think it was $250 on sale when they first released them, or something like that at Love's. Yeah, the version with the two earpieces, I think I can still switch this or whatever, but it's $100 more for the one with the second ear muff piece, whatever. But if you're driving around the road with both your ears covered, you're an idiot anyways, so I don't see why you would need the second one unless you use them for music, which I have never done. It is fully adjustable. You can adjust it there, and you can also adjust it here. And the one other thing that I do like about these like this is that actually completely covers your ear all the way around it. It does not. I talked about this in the other video I did, which is one of the reasons I did not like the Blue Parrot headsets. Because this right here does not sit on your ear. That is the one reason I hated Blue Parrots, is because they are very uncomfortable. You feel like you're going to get like cauliflower ear or something if you're on the phone constantly with a Blue Parrot headset, because it's constantly pushing on the cartilage of your ear and that, and it's very uncomfortable. At least to me it was. This, as well as the Rand McNally headset, they completely, I wish I could actually show, but your ear actually fits inside there, or at least my ear it does. I don't have a great big fat head though, so if you have a great big fat head, then you might not be able to wear it the same way I do. But my last video I did on the headsets, someone in the comments actually made a comment that there was a, I think he said on Amazon, for the Blue Parrot headsets, there was actually something like this that you could buy to put on your Blue Parrot headset, so it did not sit on your ear. I never looked it up because I got rid of my Blue Parrot headsets. I was actually going to look that up and check it out just to see, but yeah, you might want to check that out if you like the Blue Parrots. I'm not a fan of the Blue Parrots. I did like the Blue Parrots. I had the 550, it was the last one I had, and I liked those. I bought it because they were voice activated, or supposed to be, and I could never get the voice activation to work while I was in my truck driving down the road, probably because the truck was too loud, or too much background noise or whatever. But yeah, as far as these headsets go, you can look up, I'm sorry, I should have done a little bit more homework before I did this video, but it was a spur of the moment thing because I keep putting it off and I wanted to do it. But as far as these headsets go, look up on like Amazon or just Google it online, and you can find all of the actual features and everything for it. Great headset. Rand McNally's always been my favorite. I'm not sure which one I would actually say that I like better. I think they're both pretty equal. I think they both have their finer points. Actually, you know what? I think I will probably pick this one over the Rand McNally just because of the fact that you can answer the phones by flipping this up and hanging up phone calls by flipping this up or back. You can wear it. You can actually wear it so you can wear it on your left side too if this goes both ways. Kind of like some people's gender issues nowadays. But yeah, you can wear this right ear, left ear, it doesn't matter. Very comfortable. Like I said, this is soft. I'm a multicam black freak, or a blackout camo freak, which I would probably still wear the Rand McNally one more if I was still driving just because of that. But if I had to pick one or the other to use, I would probably pick this one just because it's way more comfortable, I think. And this is the Garmin Dezl, and it is the Headset 100 is the actual model name for it. And I don't really know if there's a whole lot more I can say about it without actually sitting here and looking it up. Battery life on it is amazing. It's awesome. It does not take that long to charge with the USB-C plug. Yeah. If you're on the fence about buying one of these, just do it. Get one. It'll be worth it. Use your points. Loves, Pilot, Flying J, I think all carry them. Actually, you know what? Garmin headsets might be specific to Loves. At least they were when they were first released. I don't know about now, though. That may have just been a new release thing, though. I'm not sure. But, yeah, if you're questioning on whether to replace your Blue Parrot or whatever you're using with one of these, I would go ahead and do it. This headset's great. Battery life is awesome. Like I said, I've spent the better part of probably 6 or 7 hours on the phone with this thing straight. The battery didn't die. But yeah, that's about all I'm going to say about that. So if you're out there driving, listening to this, or on the road, or going back on the road, or on your break or whatever, be safe out there, alright? I stopped driving. I have my reasons for it. Maybe I'll do a video on that one of these days. But yeah, be safe and keep those wheels moving, because you're not making money if they're not. Have a great day.